Hi. Hi, my name's Todd Underwood. I'm a geek. Thanks. Welcome to Nanog 42. It's exciting to see all of you. Interesting to see all of you. This may be the best attended Nanog since the bust, which somebody pointed out maybe harbinger's the next bust. So let's not get too excited. I was excited about it until that was pointed out to me, and I'm just kind of nervous about it. But I got a job, and you guys probably have jobs, so we'll just keep those jobs for a little while. Welcome. It's exciting to see all of you. A couple notes about the program, and we're going to get started, and it's all going to run very fast. So one note that a number of longtime attendees have pointed out that they didn't know was that we're starting later this time. So we started, good, some applause. Now, some boos and some applause. All right, we're interested in feedback about that. Unfortunately, we're starting later so you can sleep in later, and if you didn't know we were starting later, you screwed it up today. But that's okay. You can sleep in tomorrow. There's also, one of the complaints that we got was that there's not enough time for people to have business-related meetings, and that mornings are good times to do that. So for those of you who are early risers or on different time zones, the 8 to 10 time period is a really excellent time to do that. A couple other notes, there's a lot of breakout rooms, including one downstairs. So the ones up here are all the way around the far side, and there's another room downstairs, and there's content going on in all of them in the afternoons. So look at your schedule and look at the maps and figure out where you need to go and sample from our wares. Any other notes? Lightning Talk submissions are still open. Lightning Talks for today have been selected and the speakers have been notified. If you were one of those speakers, please submit your slides as soon as possible. Lightning Talks will be at 12:30. Another timing note, as a result of starting at 10, we thought that lunch at noon wouldn't really work out. So lunch is at 1. So don't leave for lunch at noon because then you're going to miss the Lightning Talks, which honestly are pretty cool. A couple notes just about the conference. As you all know, CRG West is the host of the conference. Thank you very much, and we'll be hearing from John Savageau in a minute. Contributors to the conference, Aaron provided funding, Internet2 contributes webcast support, GNI provides the wireless point-to-point and related networking infrastructure. The Measurement Factory is doing DNS, DHCP, and I think some squid caching services also. And Trango donated the wireless gear to make this connectivity possible. Break sponsors, we love our break sponsors, so when you go out and are munching and having coffee and refreshing yourself, you will thank the break sponsor of the appropriate break. Now don't thank a break sponsor for a break that they didn't fund. It's very important to only thank the people who bought you the muffin you're eating. No, I'm just kidding, it's fine. You can thank all of them at any point in time. Beer and Gear, for newcomers, you don't know the lovely sort of alcohol and t-shirt fest that is Beer and Gear. It's a little bit of a mad dash, but it's a time-honored Nanog tradition and we all love it. That'll be tonight, and there's, because of a larger room, an even larger number of Beer and Gear sponsors. So all of these companies sponsored Beer and Gear for you, so they will be buying you your food and your alcohol. And the trade is that you go up to their booth and ask them for a t-shirt and hopefully buy something from them, should that be appropriate to you. The program committee, this is a little bit of a thankless task, and this is sort of our thanks to see you all enjoying this program. So I want to say that we have a fantastic program committee now, and each and every one of these people has contributed something to that program, in some cases more than others. Ren Provo, can you stand up, please? So Ren Provo is the vice chair of the program committee, which means she doesn't get to give this speech, but she does 93.6% of the work to make this speech happen. So I would not be willing to do this were Ren not willing to do her more than fair share of it. So thank you, Ren. Not to diminish the contributions of anyone else on the program committee. So that is all the comments we have from the opening comments. I'd now like to introduce Mark Costers from Aaron, who's just going to say a brief word about the Aaron help desk that is available outside. Right there.
So you guys are probably wondering, especially you long-timers, why is this guy from Mark Costers, who's been at VeriSign forever, is up speaking about Aaron? So you might want to think, hey, maybe VeriSign's acquired Aaron. No. Maybe you want to say, hey, Aaron is acquired VeriSign. Well, have you looked at the market cap and what Aaron actually makes? I don't think so. The third is I've moved on and have taken a job at Aaron. And what's that? That's not plausible? Yes, I did. So if you catch me in the hall and I say I'm from VeriSign, it's because of 16 years of actually being there, and now I'm trying to reprogram myself. I'm really excited about being at Aaron, mainly because it's a really exciting time for IP address registries to begin with. As you know, V4 is starting to run out, and V6 is starting to take off. And there's a lot of interesting sort of implications that come from that. And being involved with core infrastructure, this is one thing that's going to be a game changer here in the next 5 years. So Aaron has 2 help desks here. They're actually at one booth. There's a registration services help desk that's here if you have any questions about any of the issues that you may be having with our services. And 2 is we have an information booth for you who are interested in becoming members or finding out what's the status of your membership at Aaron. So thank you very much, and I think I did it in under 2 minutes.
All right, thank you, Mark. And now I'd like to introduce John Savageau of CRG West, our host for this conference, to say a few words about the conference and their services. Thanks, John.
First, I'd like to say, again, welcome to San Jose. It's a great city. It's a fun city, and I sincerely hope everybody has a chance to get out and enjoy San Jose a little bit while you're in town. Also, that CRG West is very happy to have the opportunity to sponsor NANOG 42, and it's the first time that we have been actively involved in the NANOG organization. So it's a great chance for us to learn more about what happens with the actual people who make the internet happen. I'd like to myself again thank a couple of the sponsors and contributors, primarily Carol from Merit. She is a true professional. If you've never had a chance to work with Carol, hopefully someday you'll have that opportunity. And again, thanks to Trango Broadband Wireless for putting up the antennas between Market Post Tower and this facility, and Global Net Optics, or GNI, for providing the network and the wireless connections. For myself, this is 33 years I've been in the data networking and telecom business, and I'm almost embarrassed to say it's only the 3rd time that I've personally had a chance to participate in NANOG, so for me, this is a real treat to be back into the community, per se. In CRG West ourselves, we operate carrier hotels and data centers, including the building across the street, Market Post Tower, One Wilshire in Los Angeles, and several other markets. We have the opportunity, or we are able to indulge in watching technology as it comes into our properties and to see the innovations and the energy that networks, whether they're Tier 1 ISPs, content delivery networks, or Tier 3 ISPs, to see the creativity that they bring to the network. And for us, operating the facilities, it also brings a tremendous amount of responsibility. And hopefully we'll be on receive mode during the next few days to learn what it is that the professional community needs for us carrier, hotel, and data center operators to truly deliver. And we get serious about it. In the internet, we face a lot of realities. Over the last 2 years, we've had man-made disasters, natural disasters, earthquakes, cable cuts, severe weather in the northwest part of the United States that brought down submarine cables. We know what that does to the network and the short-term trauma that it occurs. We're facing depletion of IPv4 and probably even just as important, the politics of government regulation as they start looking at networks as a replacement for the revenues and other politics that surrounded the PTTs. But us as a community, we hold the burden of the future for the network, for the next generation of users, for the next generation of technologies. And it's a lot of fun having a gathering like NANOG 42, where people can set their egos aside, they can set their professional differences aside, hopefully, and basically come together as a group of people who have a common objective of making a more powerful and better network for the future. I hope that we can all enjoy each other's professional intelligence and ability to get together to solve those objectives. And again, have a lot of fun, because there are a lot of really, really good people in this group. Hopefully you'll all have a chance to join us Tuesday night as we sponsor an off-site event. And again, from CRG West and from our company, I would again warmly welcome you to San Jose and wish you the best for a great NANOG. Thank you.